Well, hello, I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? Recently, I made a comment on wearing the mask, and I'm going to get to the response that I got from that. Now, you do understand that wearing the mask has zero effect on the new variants of COVID. Let me repeat that. What statistics reveal now is that wearing the mask has that's zero effect on as far as resisting any type of viral infection or anything like that. The zero effect on the new variants of COVID wearing the mask. So, why do you still, basically it makes a person feel better. And there is a sense of almost righteousness with people that I have found that wear these masks, like I'm protecting humanity. Well, okay, it has zero effect on the new variants. Wearing the mask has zero effect on the new variants of COVID. So if it makes you feel better as an individual, then go ahead and wear it, okay? And I've seen some strange things. I mean, as far as examples of mask wearing, I've seen people in cars alone, driving by themselves, wearing the mask. I've seen people out in the open, sitting on their deck and their house trailer, there's nothing around them for 2 miles, wearing the mask, sitting outside, no one around them. I mean, I'm convinced that there are going to be people, when they're laid out in that casket, are going to have a mask on, because I think it makes them feel better about themselves. Now, you do understand that the whole mask thing, anything, was mandates by our individual governors. It was never written into law that thus says, you shall wear the mask. It was not handed down from on high anyway. But this was the comment that I got from talking about wearing the mask and having a zero effect on the new variants of COVID. Here's what someone quoted to me. Mask wearing, Romans 13 verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resists the power resists the ordinances of God, the ordinance of God. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Now, I have to admit, this verse is a hard verse to understand, especially when you apply it to everything that you see around you that our government does and allows. For there is no power but of God. The powers that are ordained are of God. And whosoever therefore resists the power, resists the ordinance of God. Now I'm going to be the first to admit, when I come to a scripture that doesn't make sense, and that I don't quite comprehend or understand, I'm just going to tell you, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And I'm telling you right now, this scripture, as you apply it, like a blanket statement across the board to everything that our government does and allows, to say that everything is ordained of God, the powers that be, all right, I'm admitting something about this just doesn't make sense.